I'm going to talk about our weather warnings, then upcoming patterns. So, going to take a while. So, let's refresh this first. So, it doesn't even go up, please. So, if you see the yellow warnings, that is like wind warning of like gusts of 70 to 90 kilometers per hour. It's going to start from like this morning all the way to early this evening. So I don't need to tell about the cold front because the weather model is already showing a cold front in the future. So let's talk about the upcoming pattern. So let's actually talk about the pressure pattern. Actually, so there's 1016, 1012, 1008 millibars of pressure. So let's go to 24 hours after that. There's 1008, 1012. So zoom out to southern Ontario actually because it's easiest. And 1008 millibars of pressure. Let's go to 24 hours after that. We're just going to go 2 to 5 days only. So 1034, 1020, 1016, 1012, and 1000 nothing. So not going to talk about the last one. So let's go to 24 hours after that. 1020 and 1016 millibars of pressure. Let's go to 7 p.m. The 1004, 1000 and 1000. So those are the pressure left in this one 1008 millibars of pressure affecting Southern Ontario. So let's go to what actually we don't need this. So let's go to 1 p.m. actually. So refresh. So London is going to get some 2.5 millimeters of rainfall. So Whitehead is going to get 6.25 millimeters of rainfall. Hopes Bay is going to get 2.5. Line said is going to get some 6.25 millimeters of rainfall. Coburg is going to get Coburg. Belleville is going to get some 2.5 millimeters of rainfall. So Niagara on the Lakes is 2.5 millimeters of rainfall. Oshawa is going to get 2.5 millimeters of rainfall. Arilla Midland is going to get some 2.5 millimeters of rainfall, including Palm Beach. Thunder Beach is going to get some 2.5 millimeters of rainfall. Southern Bay is going to get some 6.25 millimeters of rainfall. Let's go to Port Elgin. It's going to get some 2.5, no, 6.25 millimeters of rainfall. 6.25 millimeters of rainfall. This is actually the honorary. So Solid Bay is going to get some 6.25 millimeters of rainfall. Midland is going to get some 2.5 millimeters of rainfall. You don't need bombs on the reach because it's already this is correct. So let's do Hamilton get some 2.5 millimeters of rainfall. Ogle, Mississauga, Brampton, the Orangeville, Downtown Toronto, Richmond Hill, Newmarket, Scarborough, Stouffville, Oshawa, Wilkes-Barre, Barnesville, Oshawa. Going to get some 0.25 millimeters of rainfall. So Barrie, Georgia, Beverly Isles is going to get some 0.25 millimeters of rainfall. Niagara Falls City is going to get parts of Niagara on the day. Those cities are going to get some 0.25 millimeters of rainfall. Let's go to next hour. It's going to take minutes. So 4 p.m. actually. We're not doing 7 p.m. by the way. So London, Scarborough, Stouffville, Market, Orangeville, no, there's New Brampton, Downtown Toronto, Richmond Hill, Hamilton, Niagara, and the lake parts of Niagara Falls City, Oshawa, Wilkes-Barre, Barrie, Beverly Isles, Georgia. Those cities are gonna get some 0.25 millimeters of rainfall. Let's go to next city actually. Orillia is gonna get 0.25 millimeters of rainfall. So Solid Bay is gonna get some 2.5 millimeters of rainfall. Solid Bay, Midland, Solid Bay, Midland, Thunder Beach is going to get some 2.5 millimeters of rainfall, including Palm Beach. So Whitehead is going to get some 6.25 millimeters of rainfall. Holmes Bay is going to get some 2.5 millimeters of rainfall. Like I said, is going to get some 6.25 millimeters of rainfall. So let's do Coburg. Coburg is gonna get some 2.5 millimeters of rainfall. Peterborough is gonna get some 2. No, say or 0.25 millimeters of rainfall. Belleville is gonna get some 2.5 millimeters of rainfall. So in our parts in Niagara Falls, it is gonna get 2.5 millimeters of rainfall. With other parts, it's gonna be 0.25. So Collingwood is gonna get some 2.5 millimeters of rainfall. Port Elgin, Hanover is gonna get some 6.25 millimeters of rainfall. Let's go to okay. Let's go to next hour. Hanover is right. So let's actually go to 7 p.m. So so line said, oh, Bayport, Elgin, Hanover, Brighton, Palm Beach, Sunny Beach, Southern Bay, Barrie, Georgia, Beverly Hills, Odella, Oshawa, Uxbridge, Niagara, and the lake parts of Niagara Falls City. Not gonna do the United States. This is Southern Ontario for 40 minutes because this is Southern Ontario, not the United States actually. So Scarborough, Stouffville, Newmarket, no, Downtown Toronto, Newmarket, Richmond Hill, Brampton, Orangeville. Those seats are gonna get some Peterborough. Those seats are gonna get some 0.25 millimeters of rainfall. Let's go to Collingwood's gonna get some 2.5 millimeters. Midland's gonna get some 2.5 millimeters. Peterborough, Coburg is going to get some 6.25. Balboa is gonna get some 6.25 millimeters of rainfall. Let's go to next hour. Going to take a minute. So let's go to 7 a.m. There is nothing. 10 a.m. There is nothing. 1 p.m. there is nothing. Let's go to 4 p.m. There is something. So Stouffville's gonna get some Stouffville, Bram, Orangeville, Port Elgin, Hanover is going to get some 0.25 millimeters of rainfall. So Uxbridge is gonna get some and let's play this again. So let's do London. London again. So London gonna get some 0.25 mixed precipitation, which is rain and snow mix. So you might see it's nothing actually. It's nothing. So borderline nothing. So orange was actually stays the same. So let's go to next hour. Gonna take a minute. So 7 p.m. actually. So Whiteton, Hopes Bay, Collingwood, Palm Beach, Sunny Beach, South Bay, Midland, Aurora. Let's do London. London is going to get some 0.25 millimeters of snowfall. So Port Elgin, Hanover, line said going to get some 2.5 millimeters of rainfall. So Stouffville, Newmarket, Orangeville, Mississauga, Brampton, downtown Richmond Hill. It's going to get some 0.25 millimeters of sleet. So Oakville, Hamilton, Niagara, and Lake, parts of Niagara Falls City, Scarborough, parts of Scarborough, parts of Oshawa. Going to get some 0.25 millimeters of rainfall. So Mississauga is going to get some 0.25 millimeters of rainfall, snowfall actually, not freezing rain, not sleet actually. So Niagara Falls City parts of it, it's gonna get some 0.25, no, 2.5 millimeters of rainfall. So Beverly Isles going to get some 0.25 millimeters of freezing rain, 0.25 millimeters of sleet in Barrie and Georgia. So Odella is going to get some 0.25 millimeters of snowfall. Let's go to Peterborough. There is nothing. Let's go to next tower. It's going to take a minute. So even parts of Scarborough is going to get some speed like 0.25. It's not. It's going to be less than that actually. So let's go to next tower, which is 7 a.m. So Niagara Falls City parts is going to get some 0.25 millimeters of snowfall. So Coburg, Belva is going to get some 0.25 millimeters of snowfall. Aurora, Georgia, Beverly Hills, Collingwood, Palm Beach, Thunder Beach, South Bay, Midland. Going to get some 0.25 millimeters of snowfall. Oakland's also going to get 0.25 millimeters of snowfall. Not going to do Peterborough. So let's go to Lionshead or Bay, Whitetown, Boreals in Hanover. It's going to get some berry. Going to get some 2.5 millimeters of snowfall. Let's go to Solid Bay. It's going to get some borderline like 2.5 millimeters of snowfall. So that's the actual precipitation. So it's not borderline, but it could be borderline. Okay, let's go to next hour, which is 10 a.m. So then Wyton, Lionshead or Bay going to get some 2.5 millimeters of boreals in Hanover. Berry is going to get some 2.5 millimeters rain of boreals in Hanover. Hamilton, Oakville, Niagara Falls, Coburg, Peterborough, Belleville, the Mississauga possible. So you're not doing orange hole. Orange hole is too high. So Beverly Hills, Georgia, Aurora, Palm Beach, Sunny Beach, Solid Bay, Midland, Collingwood. Those cities are gonna get some 0.25, including London. Those cities are gonna get some 0.25 millimeters of snowfall. So parts of Niagara on the lakes could get some 0.25 millimeters of snowfall could be. So not doing Uxbridge. So you could do Oshawa actually. So Oshawa is gonna get some, not gonna do it. So not going to snow there. So in the better model even though shows, but snow is gonna disappear. So let's go to next hour, which is 1 p.m. actually. So North Snow in Toronto, most by Toronto. So in nothing Oshawa, so Coburg, Peterborough, Belleville, Barrie, Georgia, Beverly Hills, Ottawa, Palm Beach, Sunny Beach, Solid Bay, Midland, Lionshead, Bay, Whitetown, Owenstown, Port Elgin, Hanover, London, Niagara, Notting, Niagara Falls City, Hamilton, Burlington, Oakville, Uxbridge. Those are gonna get some 0.25 millimeters of snowfall. Let's go to next tower. It's gonna take minutes. So it's going to next tower actually. It's not correct. So 4 p.m. So line said Bay, Waretown, Port Elgin, Hanover, Collingwood, Palm Beach, Sunny Beach, South Bay, Midland, Orlando, Berry, Beverly Hills, Uxbridge, Market Stouffville, Niagara, Niagara Falls City, Hamilton, London, Peterborough, Belleville, not Belleville anymore. So those cities are gonna get some 0.25 millimeters of snowfall. So let's go to next stopper. Let's take a little bit, but it's gonna be a little. Let's go to 7 p.m. So let's actually check if it's 7 p.m. actually. So Stouffville is gonna get some 0.25. Stouffville, London, parts of Niagara Falls City. Those cities are gonna get some 0.75 millimeters of snowfall. Let's go to, you're gonna skip 10 a.m. 7 a.m. actually. So like I said, Bay, Palm Beach, Sunny Beach, Solid Bay, Midland is going to get warm. Some of those cities are going to get some 0.25 millimeters of snowfall. We're not doing hard or Port Elton, even over in summits. So let's go to 10 a.m. So, like I said, Bay, Waretown, Port Elton, Hanover, Palm Beach, Sunny Beach, Solid Bay, Midland, Olilla, Georgia, Oshawa, Uxbridge, Coburg, Peterborough, Belleville. Those cities are gonna get some 0.25 millimeters of snowfall. So we're only doing like I said, Bay, Whiteton, Port Elgin, Hanover, whatever city on Lake Stinko and whatever city system boundaries beyond it. So including Lake Ontario, including the market Orange Grove, like those cities. So in those total snowfall and precipitation. So let's go to 1 p.m. actually. So line said Bay, Whiteham, Port Elgin, Hanover, Palm Beach, Thunder Beach, Solid Bay, Midland, Orlando, Virginia, Oshawa, Uxbridge, Coburg, Peterborough, Belleville. Those cities are gonna get some 0.25 millimeters of snowfall. Let's go to next hour. 4 p.m. So line said Bay, Whiteham, Owen Sound, Port Elgin, Hanover, Palm Beach, Thunder Beach, Solid Bay, Midland, Orlando, Virginia. Oshawa, Wilkes-Barre, Coburg, Peterborough, Belleville. The West are gonna get some 0.75 millimeters of snowfall. 10 p.m. So Bombay, Sunapee, Solibay, Midland, Orlando, Coburg, Belleville. The West are gonna get some 0.25 millimeters of snowfall. Let's go to 7 a.m. There is nothing to be snowfall. No, Georgian doesn't count. So let's go to 10 a.m. There is nothing else. Let's go to 1 p.m. There is nothing else. 4 p.m. There is nothing else. 10 p.m. There is nothing else. So let's look at. I'm gonna say right away. Let's look at total rainfall, every precipitation. Actually, let's go every 24 hours, not 12 hours. So 7 p.m. actually. So this is from today evening all the way to tomorrow evening. Actually, yesterday. Say today evening to tomorrow evening. So today morning and so actually, it's not like that. So Whiteton is 2 millimeters, 1 millimeter is Collingwood, 6 millimeters in London, Stowful, 1 millimeter Market, 1 4 millimeters, Brampton is 3 millimeters. So Niagara Falls City 2 millimeters, Niagara on Lake 1 millimeters, 1 millimeters in Hamilton. Oakville is gonna be 1 millimeter. Let's start again. So 1 millimeter is in Oakville. So Mississauga 1 millimeter. Scarborough is going to be 0.7. So downtown Toronto is going to be 0.7. Oshawa is going to be 0.2. That's mean average, but it's actually going to be different. So it's gonna be 0.5 millimeters. Uxbridge is 0. No, it's gonna be 2 millimeters. Yeah, Belleville is gonna be 0. Something else. So 1 millimeters. So no, that's too high. So it's gonna be 0.5 millimeters. So Palm Beach is 1 millimeters. Sun Beach, Solid Beach, 1 millimeters. Midland is going to be 2 millimeters of rainfall. Sorella is going to be 1.2 millimeters. Georgina is going to be passing through, so it's going to stay as 2 millimeters. Babylon is going to get some 2 millimeters. Barry is going to get some 1 or 2. It could be 2 millimeters in Barry. So Hope's Bay. So Hope's Bay is going to get some. Let's do it again. So Hope's Bay is actually could be 3 millimeters, but it's actually the wrong place. So it's actually going to be 2 millimeters in Hope's Bay. Line said it's going to get 3 millimeters. So Palm Beach is actually 2 millimeters of rain. From Midlands also 2. Could be 3 millimeters, but it's actually 2 millimeters if you raise it. So the washer is done. So let's actually go to Port Elgin. Port Elgin is 3 millimeters. Hannah is going to get some 3 millimeters of rainfall. So those are the actual cities. You do need Market, Orangeville. So for Peterborough, it's like this is like normal Southern Ontario, but you do cities close to the lake. So doing Niagara and I think Niagara Falls cities. So same thing. Niagara Falls City actually. So let's actually correct Palm Beach properly. So the Palm Beach is 2 millimeters. Midlands actually is going to be 3 millimeters. It's actually 2.5. So 2.5 millimeters. Actually, Midland is going to be 3 millimeters of rainfall. So let's go to next tower. It's going to take a minute. So let's go to 7 p.m. 66 hours. London is 2 millimeters. Whitehand 14 millimeters. Collingwood 8 millimeters. Newmarket is 5 millimeters. Orangeville is also 5 millimeters. Stouffville with 3 millimeters. 2.5 Scarborough. Downtown Toronto is 2 millimeters. Brampton is 3 millimeters. Mississauga 3 millimeters. 2 millimeters in Oshawa. 2 millimeters in Uxbridge. Peterborough 3 millimeters. Coburg 7 millimeters. 7 millimeters is well, so the brightest day of the year, so around June 20th or June 22nd, between those like 3 days actually. So that's a bright, longest day of the year. So that is the first day of astronomical summer, but it's very far out. So Hamilton is 3 millimeters. 3 millimeters in Oakland, that's the heaviest. The lightest could be 2 millimeters of rainfall. So that's lightest. Niagara Lake 1 millimeters. Niagara Falls City is 5 millimeters. So Port Elgin, let's do it again. So Port Elgin is going to be 11 millimeters. Harlem is going to be 10 millimeters. No, let's do Palm Beach again. Palm Beach is 8 millimeters. Sun Beach going to be 13 millimeters. Sotheby is going to be 12 millimeters. Midlands actually is going to get some 9 millimeters. No, it's going to be 8 millimeters. Let's actually double check later. So Barry is going to be 9 millimeters. Georgina is going to be, let's do it again. So Georgina is actually is going to be 5 millimeters. Beverly Isles is going to get some 5 millimeters of rainfall. Orella is going to get some, okay, Orella is actually is going to get some 9 millimeters of rainfall. So let's do Hope's Bay. Hope's Bay is actually going to get some 14. So 13 millimeters, 12 millimeters is in Hope's Bay. Lion's Head is also 13. No, it's going to be 13 millimeters in Lion's Head. So let's go to next hour. It's going to take a minute. So 24 hours after that, it is 7 p.m. So Oshawa is 1 millimeters, Uxbridge is 1 millimeters, 2 millimeters in Peterborough, 2 millimeters is in Coburg, Bell was 1 millimeters. No, we're not doing Scarborough. So Niagara Falls City 0.2 millimeters, parts of it. The Port Oil is in 2 millimeters, Hanover is going to be 2 millimeters, Line said, or Bay is going to be different. So Hope's Bay is going to be, because it's so close, it's going to be 2 millimeters, Line said it's going to be 2 millimeters, so Collingwood is going to be 0.6. No, it's going to be 0.5 millimeters, 0.6 actually. Palm Beach is going to get some 2 millimeters of rainfall, so Thunder Beach is going to get some 3 millimeters. 3 millimeters. So for rainfall in Salt Lake Base actually is going to be could be 4 millimeters, but it's actually 3 millimeters of rainfall. So Barry is going to get some 0.7 millimeters. Georgina is going to be could be 1 millimeters. Actually, it could be 0.9 millimeters in Georgina. So Beverly Isles is 0.7 millimeters. Orlando is going to be 3 millimeters. So those are the actual precipitation totals. So let's go to we're not doing 40 of these. So let's go to 24 hours after that, which is 7 p.m. January 14th, January 13th, actually. Whitehouse 2 Boy since 2 millimeters. Hana is going to get some 2 millimeters. So it's actually, it could be 2 millimeters in Hanover. So Hope's Bay is going to get some 2 millimeters. Lion said it's going to get some 2 millimeters. So Bomb Beach is going to get 0.7. Thunder Beach is 0. Let's do it again. So let's see the closest. It's actually 0.5 millimeters. Solar Bay is going to be 0.6 millimeters. Midland is going to get some 0.6 millimeters. Midland is going to, Northern is going to be 0.6. Barry is going to get some, let's see the closest. So it's going to be 0.2, but it could be 0.6, 0.5 actually. So Georginia is going to get some 0.2 millimeters of rainfall. So it's actually it's going to get some this wrong. So it could be 0.5 millimeters. So London, we skipped a long time. So it's going to be actually, let's do London again. So where is London? London is actually in the middle, so it could be 1 millimeter. No, it's gonna be 0.5 millimeters of rainfall. So not doing Collingwood is low precipitation. So let's see if we did start from let's do 114 hours again. So Georgina we did. So Barry did all the last done. So let's actually double check everything from today's 7 tomorrow 7 p.m. They don't need to change. Let's go to 7 p.m. There's 2 millimeters of rainfall in London. So let's go to this is no rainfall for London. So 114 hours, there is no rainfall. It's only 2 days. Let's do it again. There's only 2 days of missing rainfall in London. So I do need to correct. So let's look at ignore total precipitations. So let's do total snowfall. So 24 hours. So let's go to 7 p.m. let's see how long the video takes. Like 25 minutes, why would be less because of the edited videos. So 1.6 centimeters in Brampton, 0.7 is in Stoffel. Newmarket Orange was 2.6, Uxbridge 1.2, Peterborough 0.3, Whitehead's 2.3, Collingwood 1.4. Okay, let's do Port Elgin. Port Elgin is going to be 2.7. Hanover is going to get some 2.6 centimeters. Hope's Bay is going to get some 2.6 centimeters. Lionshead is going to be 2.7 centimeters. Thunder Bay is 1.3. Bomb Beach is actually going to be 1.4 centimeters. Midlands also is going to get some 1.3 centimeters. 1.2. Olala is going to get some 1.3 centimeters. So that's yeah, it is. So let's actually raise a little bit of Collingwood. So Barry is 1.4 centimeters. Beverly, Georgina is going to be 2.4 millimeters of snowfall centimeters. Beverly Isles is going to get some 1.4 centimeters. So Mississauga is actually is going to get some, we're not doing 0.7, so it's actually going to get some 0.3 centimeters of snowfall. Under 0.8 centimeters of snowfall. Let's go to next hour. Okay, let's go to the actual next hour first. So let's go to 7 p.m. 13.7 in Whitehand, followed 7.9 in Collingwood. Port Elgin is going to be 7.5 centimeters. Hanover is going to get some 7.5 centimeters. So Hope's Bay is going to get some. Let's see, it's going to be 15 centimeters. So it's going to move away. So actually, it's not going to be 15. It's going to be 16 centimeters of snowfall. It's in Hope's Bay, but it's actually 15. So Lion's Head is going to be 15 centimeters of snowfall. So Bomb Beach is going to be close to 8 centimeters. So it's going to be, it's going to be 7.9 centimeters in Bomb Beach. So it's going to be 8 centimeters. So Thunder Beach, Solar Bay is going to be 10.2 centimeters. So snowfall is going to be close to that. Those precipitations. So 7.8 centimeters is in. No, it's gonna be different. So it's going to be 7.9 centimeters of a snowfall is in Midlands. So Olala is going to be, let's do it again. So Olala is actually going to be 5 centimeters. No, it's gonna be a little bit higher than that. So it's gonna be 6 centimeters of snowfall is in Olala. So let's do the 5 centimeters. So it's 6. 7.5 centimeters no, it's gonna be 7.3, 7.5. So 7.6 centimeters and so on that. So Georgina is going to be more than like 4 centimeters. So 3.7 centimeters is in Georgina. Beverly Hills is going to get sub. Georgina actually is going to get some 1.3 centimeters, 1.4 centimeters. It's no funny market is 3.7, orange was 3.6 centimeters. No, it's gonna be different. It's gonna be 3.6, but the actual precipitation is different, so it's going to be like close to 2.5 centimeters. So 2.7 centimeters in Orange Wall. So Brampton, Stoffel is 1.5 centimeters. Scarborough is going to be Scarborough is going to be 1.3 centimeters. Mississauga is going to be 0.8 centimeters. 2.8 in downtown Toronto. Richmond is going to get some 1.3 centimeters. Warsaw is 0.8 centimeters. 1.0 is in Stove. Uxbridge with 1.3 is in Peterborough. With 3.7 is in Coburg. 4.7 Belleville. Niagara on the Lakes 0.8. 0.9 Niagara Falls. Hamilton is 1.5 centimeters. 1.5 Oracle light that's heaviest lights could be 0.9 centimeters. So Barry is going to be So berries actually is going to be borderline something else. So it's going to be 7.5 above 7.5. So it's going to be between like 7.5 and 10. So it's going to be the 1.6 centimeters in London. So I may skip London. So I need to find the mean middle number of between. So the minimal number between 7.5 and actually you don't need to 7.5 and 10 actually. So Barry is going to get some 8.75 centimeters of snowfall. So let's go to next tower. So Niagara Falls it is 0.9 centimeters. So let's go to next tower actually. So let's do that later. So Brampton 0.1, Downtown 0.1, Mississauga could be 0.1. 0.2 is Oval, 0.1, 15 is Scarborough, Newmarket 0.2, Uxbridge 0.1.0, 1.0, Oshawa, Coburg 1.9, Peterborough 1.7, Belleville 1.3, so Collingwood 0.5, 1.7 is in Whitetown, London is 0.1, somewhere else is 1.7, Honor is going to be 1.7, Hopes Bay could be 1. No, it's gonna be different. So 1.7 is an opposite. Line side is 1.7, but the mean is 1.3. So Bombay's beach is actually going to be 1.4, 1.5 centimeters in Bomb Beach. On the beach is going to be, let's do it again. On the beach is going to be 3 point. So it's actually going to be 3.7 centimeters on the beach. Dollar Bay is going to be 5 centimeters, 4 centimeters, 3.7 centimeters. So let's for snowfall. Let's go to Thunder Beach. So Thunder Beach is actually going to be 1.4 centimeters of snowfall. So 1.3 centimeters. No, it's going to be 3 point. It's going to be 2.5 centimeters of snowfall. Then so 2.5 centimeters of snowfall is in Thunder Beach. Thunder Beach is going to be 3.7 centimeters of snowfall. So Midland is going to be those 3 points. So it's going to be 2.4 centimeters. So that is going to be 2.4 centimeters. Betty is going to be 0.6 centimeters. Georgina is going to be 0.5 centimeters. Beverly Hills is going to get some. So Beverly Isis is actually going to get some 0.3 centimeters. So Lala is done. So we did all of the So So let's go to Niagara on the Lake, 0.2 centimeter. Niagara Falls City, 0.3 centimeters. So let's go to next hour, 7 p.m. actually. So for Elgin is 1 centimeters. Hanover is going to get some 1.1, no, 1.1, 1 centimeters in for Hanover. So Bombay 0.2. Solar base 0.1, Midlands also 0.2, 0.1 actually, Odella is going to be 0.4 centimeters, 0.3 actually. So Georgina 0.2, Berries could be 0.2 centimeters, 0.1. So 0, no, this is Solar base gets nothing, but Thunder Beach gets nothing. So Midland gets got nothing also. Berry also gets nothing else. So let's go to Hope space. So Hope space is going to be 1.2 millimeters of snow, centimeters of snowfall. Line said it's going to get some 1.3 centimeters of snowfall. Let's go to London with 0.2 centimeters in London, including Coburg and Belleville. So let's go to next. There is next hours. There is no next hour. Let's look at Let's look at freezing rain totals. So refresh. You don't need this. No 24 hours sleet. So temperature today there is nothing else. Let's do temperature today's. Let's see the difference. So there's no difference 7 p.m. and 8 p.m. There is difference. 0.2 is Snowfall, Scarborough 0.2 millimeters, Brampton 0.8 centimeters, Newmarket, Orangeville 0.2.8, Uxbridge is 0.5, Barrie is going to later. So Barrie is going to get some 2.67 centimeters of millimeters of freezing rain. So Georgina is going to get some. So Georgina, the lowest it could get is going to be 6.25. So it's going to be 6.15 millimeters of freezing rain. So Orla is going to get some 0.27 millimeters of freezing rain. It could be 0.25 millimeters freezing rain. So does it mean average? So let's do, well, we did orange was. So let's do next hour. It's going to take a Beverly ISO. It's going to get some. ISOs is actually going to get some 2.6 millimeters of freezing rain. So sleet, actually. This is sleet. So the orange color is sleet. So let's go to next hour. 7 p.m. actually. 6.9 is the Newmarket, orange 12 millimeters. Snowfall 0.3, Scarborough 0.2. Brampton is 0.8 millimeters. 0.8 is in Carlburg. 0.9 is in Peterborough. But so Ooks is 1.6. Belleville is 8.8 millimeters. So that's Belleville. To be 8.8 actually. So Orlilla 0.2. WISO is going to get some 6.4 millimeters. Beverly ISO is going to get some 2.7 millimeters, 2.6 millimeters, could be 2.7 actually. So Barry is going to get some 2.6 millimeters of 2.7 millimeters of sleet. So we did all of that. Beverly Ice, Georgina, Barry. So let's do next hour. Actually, it's gonna take an hour. Take a minute. So 10 p.m. there is no changes. Let's go to 114 hours. There is no changes. Let's look at air temperature patterns. So after the freezing rain, if it's possible. So gonna refresh again. So let's go to 7 p.m. There is nothing else. Let's go to 24 hours after. Oh, something's showing up. So the market, let's do Brampton, Richmond Hill, Stouffville, Newmarket, Orangeville, Beverly ISOs. Those cities are gonna get some 0.25 millimeters of sleet. So that's the mean average, but it could be different in those cities like Newmarket, Orangeville, including Brampton, Richmond Hill. So let's go to next hour, which is 7 p.m. January 12th. 11th actually. So the market is 1 millimeters, Orange 1 millimeters, Uxbridge 1 millimeters, Peterborough 1 millimeters, Belleville 1 millimeters, Brampton, Mississauga, Richmond Hill, Stouffville, Stouffville is going to get some 0. No, it's going to be 1 millimeters of rainfall, but Stouffville is different. So it could be 1 millimeters in Stouffville, but Scarborough is going to be 0.25, including Brampton, Richmond Hills. So it's going to be like 0.25 millimeters of freezing rain. So freezing rain. So 0.25 millimeters of freezing rain is in Richmond Hills. So actually 1 millimeters. So Barrie is going to get some 0.27 millimeters of rainfall. So Georgina is actually going to get some because it's far. So it's going to be 1 millimeters. Beverly is 1 millimeters. That's the actual precipitation. So 1 millimeter is in Newmarket, Orangeville, Uxbridge, Richmond Hill, Stouffville, So there were cities. So not like Brampton, Brampton, Scarborough, not good. It's not like 1 millimeters of freezing rain. So Coburg is going to get some 1 millimeters of freezing rain. That's Coburg. So and Uxbridge is done. It's 1 millimeter of freezing rain. So Uxbridge is done. So let's go to next hour, which is 7 p.m. Actually, let's see the difference. There is no changes. Let's go to 114. Sun is growing. See the difference. So 114. There is no changes. So let's go to look at air temperature pattern. So let's start from 3 p.m. actually. So London is 10 degrees, Whitehall 2 degrees, Collingwood 6 degrees, Newmarket 11 degrees, Stouffville 13 degrees, Upper 5 Scarborough 12 degrees in downtown Toronto, so Mississauga is 12 degrees, Brampton is 13 degrees, Richmond is 13 degrees, Hamilton is 11 degrees, Oakville is going to be 12 degrees, Oshawa is 11 degrees, Uxbridge is 12 degrees, Peterborough is 10 degrees, 9 degrees in Coburg, Belleville is 8 degrees, everywhere in Niagara Falls 11 degrees, so Line said it'll be 3 degrees, so Bomb Beach is going to be 6 millimeters, so 6 degrees. Thunder Beach 6 degrees, Solar Beach 6 degrees, so let's go to 7 degrees. So it's going to be 7 degrees in Midland. Olala is going to be, let's see, the lowest is temperature, actually, the student later. So Georgina is going to be 8 degrees, Verdi is going to be 8 degrees, so Beverly, Isos is going to get some. So Beverly Isos is actually going to get some 8 degrees. So Port Elgin, Hanover is going to be 3 degrees. So let's go to next hour. So orange was 11 degrees. So it's borderline 11 degrees. So Olala is going to be, Olala is going to be 9 degrees. So actually 10 degrees. This is 9 degrees in Olala. So let's go to next hour. Going to take a while, so orange will. So let's go to 7 a.m. Whitehall -1 degrees, Collingwood 2 -2, London -1, Hopes Bay -1, Lionshead is going to be, Lionshead is -2 degrees, so Bombay, no, Solar Bay is going to be -3 degrees, so Bombay is actually is going to be, Bombay is -3 degrees, Thunder Beach is going to be -2 degrees, so you can see that Midland is going to get some -4 degrees. Olala is going to be -4 degrees. Barrie is going to be -3 degrees. Jordania is going to be -2 degrees. Babylon Isles is going to get some -2 degrees. Okay, -2 is actually Babylon Isles or Georgia actually. So Pete, no, let's do Toronto. So everywhere now, Toronto, Niagara on the lake, and everywhere Niagara Falls is going to be 1 degrees. 2 degrees is the local Hamilton. Local again 1 degree. Brampton, so downtown Toronto, Mississauga is 1 degrees. Richmond Hill 0 degrees. Actually -1 degrees. Stouffville is -1. Downtown Toronto 1 degrees. Scarborough is going to be 0 degrees. Market, Orange Falls -2 degrees. So Uxbridge -3, Oshawa is -2, Peterborough -2, Coburg -1, Belleville -2, Good Spy doesn't really count. So go Good Spy, Port 80, Langtown, Long Point, Owen Sound doesn't count. So those cities. So Port Elgin is going to be -1 degrees, Hanover is going to be -1 degrees, but it's actually it's gonna be wrong. So it's actually -1 actually. So Port Elgin, Hanover is -1. So let's go to the next hour. It's going to take a minute. So 1 degrees in Whitetown, Collingwood 1 degrees, 3 degrees in London, Port Elgin 1 degrees, Hanover is going to be 1 degrees. Okay, let's start again. So 1 degree in Port Elgin, Hanover is going to be So Brampton, Mississauga is 1 degrees, Downtown Toronto 1 degrees, Tofu 1 Scarborough 1 degrees, Market 1 degrees including control, Uxbridge 1 degrees, Oshawa is 1 degrees, Peterborough -1, Coburg 1 degrees, -1 is in Belleville, everywhere in Niagara Falls is 4 degrees, Hamilton 2 degrees, Oakville 2 degrees, so like I said, Bay is going to be 0 degrees, Bombay is 1 -1, Thunder Bay is -1, Midland is going to be -1, Olala -1, so Georgina is 1 degree. Beverly Hills is 1 degree. -1 is in Betty. So let's go to Georgina. No, which one is gonna be 0 degrees? So that Mississauga is 1 degree. So Solid Bay is 1 degree. So let's go to next hour. Actually, it's gonna take a minute. So the 7 a.m. actually. So London is -3, Whiteham -4, Collingwood -3, Port Elgin -3, Ottawa is going to be -3 degrees. No, -3.5. So Brampton -1, Suffolk -1, Scarborough -1, Downtown Toronto 0 degrees, Mississauga 0 degrees, Richmond Hills -1, Hamilton 0 degrees, Oakville 0 degrees, Oakville again 0 degrees. So everywhere in Niagara Falls is -1 degrees, Newmarket Orangeville -1, Uxbridge -1, 0 degrees in Oshawa, Peterborough is going to be -1 degrees in Coburg, Belleville by 0 degrees, Sotheby's -3, Palm Beach is going to be -2. Thunder Beach is -2. Lions Head or Bay is going to be -4 degrees. So Mississauga 0 degrees. Virginia is -1 degrees. So Barrie -2 degrees. Virginia is going to be -1 degrees. Beverly Hills is -1 degrees. Olala -1 degrees. So Midland is going to be Olala is going to be -2 degrees. So let's go to Olala. So let's go to next hours. Actually, let's go to next hours. Let's go to 3 p.m. Whiteham -7, Collingwood -6, London -3, Brampton -4, Downtown Toronto -3, Mississauga -3, Guildford -5, Scarborough -4, Richmond Hill -4, Newmarket Orangeville -6, Uxbridge -6, Oshawa -4, Peterborough -3 is Coburg -4, Belleville, Hamilton -3, Oakville -3, to Oakville again. So everywhere in Niagara Falls is -2. Where else is -5? Hanover is going to be -6. So let's do Palm Beach. So Palm Beach, it's going to be -6 degrees. So -6 degrees is it? No, -5 is in Thunder Beach. Solid Bay is going to be -7 degrees. Midland is going to be -7 degrees. All of the -8. Betty is going to be -7 degrees. Georgia -6 degrees. Beverly Isles is going to be -6 degrees. Actually, it's 6 degrees, -6 degrees in Beverly Isles. So Hope's Bay Lion's Head is going to be -7 degrees. So let's go to next hour. It's going to be next hour actually. So 7 a.m. So so London -2, Whiteham -1, Collingwood -3. Lion's Head or Bay is going to be 0. So Brampton -3, Suffolk -3, Scarborough 2.5, -2 is Downtown Toronto, Mississauga -2, Hamilton -2, everywhere Niagara on the Lake is -3, Niagara Falls City -4, Newmarket Orangeville -4, Uxbridge -4, Oshawa -3, Peterborough -4, Coburg -2, Belleville -8, Oakville something -2, Oakville again -2. So Port Elgin -0 degrees, Hanover is going to be -1 degrees, -2 degrees. So it's actually -1 degrees. So Palm Beach is going to be -2 degrees. Solid Beach could be -2 degrees. Thunder Beach is going to be -1 degrees. Midland is going to be -3 degrees. So Barrie -4. Georgina -3. Beverly Hills is -3. Olala is going to be -5. It's in Midlands. So So let's go to close this. So a little less hard to see. So let's actually go to the next tower. Y time is 0 degrees, Collingwood -1, London -1, 1 degrees. So line said it'll be 1 degrees for LG, 1 degrees. Hanover is going to be Hanover again. So let's go to Hanover is actually going to be 0 degrees, so 1 degrees. Palm Beach, Thunder Beach, Sotheby's, 1 degrees. Midland's going to be -1 degrees. Okay, let's start again. So Midland's going to be 1 degree, -1 degrees. Newmarket, Orangeville, Uxbridge, -2 degrees. Peterborough, -1 degrees. So Stouffville, -1. Brampton, -1 degrees. Mississauga, 1 degrees. Which way else is going to be minus? So Bitternhill is going to be 0 degrees, including Scarborough. Scarborough again is 1 degree, so mean average is 0 degrees. Downtown Toronto is 1 degrees. 1 degrees in Oakville, Hamilton, Oakville again, everywhere in Niagara Falls, 1 degrees. Oshawa is 1 degrees, Cobourg, 1 degrees, Melbourne, 1 degrees. So -1 is Cincinnati. Georgia is gonna be -1. Beverly Hills is -1. Honolulu -1. So where else in Honolulu is confusing. So let's go to the next tower. 70 at Baxley. So y time is 1. -1 in Collingwood. -2 in London. Port Elgin, -1 degrees. Hanover is going to be -1 degrees. So the Bomb Beach, Thunder Beach, Sotheby's is going to be 1 degrees. 0 degrees in Midland. All of that 0 degrees. So -1 is Barrie. Georgia, -0 degrees. Beverly Hills is -1. All of that 0 degrees. So Line said Obi is 1 degrees. So everywhere in Niagara Falls is -1 degrees. Hamilton -1 degrees. Oakville -1 degrees. Brampton -1. Stouffville -1. 0 degrees in Scarborough. Downtown Toronto 1 degrees. Mississauga 0 degrees. So -1 degrees actually. So Uxbridge, Newmarket, Orangeville is going to be -1. Peterborough -0. Oshawa is 1 degrees. Cobourg 1 degrees. 1 degrees in Belleville. So the local again is going to be -1. Including Mississauga. So let's go to next hour, which is 3 p.m. final hour actually. So 4 p.m. So London is 3 degrees, Warrington 1 degrees, Collingwood 2 degrees, Lightsaid Obey 1 degrees. So Brampton 3 degrees, Tofu 2.5 Scarborough 3 degrees is Downton Toronto, Mississauga 3 degrees, Hamilton's 4 degrees. Everywhere in Niagara Falls is 5 degrees. So this is January 13, 4 p.m. So Austin was 3 degrees. Newmarket, Orange was 1 degrees. Uxbridge 1 degrees. Peterborough 2 degrees. Cobourg 3 degrees. Melbourne 1 degrees. So let's do Palm Beach. So Palm Beach 2 degrees. Solid Beach 2 degrees. Solid Beach going Thunder Beach 3 degrees. So Palm Beach Solid Beach going to be 2 degrees. Midlands also 2 degrees. So Port Elgin 2 degrees. Hanover is 1 degree. So Stories were 1 degrees. So Barry 1 degree, Georgina 1 degrees, Beverly is 1 degrees, Biola is gonna be 1 degree. So so this is the end of the video. This order is wrong. This is not wrong, but alright. This is the actual end of the video. So it might be 54 minutes. So